Okay, hello! How is everyone today? I hope that you're doing well. Hold on. Okay. Just had to turn down the audio just a little bit. And how's everyone doing? Travis, hi. How's your day going? I hope that the trainings at your new position have been going well so far. So I know that you've been working on a new position this week. You were surprised to see the stream. I work from home on Wednesdays now, which means that I get to stream during the week now. Because I was always waiting until I started my hybrid schedule at work so that I could not only limit my streams to just Saturdays. I always meant to stream at least twice a week. And so now that, today's my first normally scheduled Wednesday working at home. And so we're here. And honestly, this probably would have been really great during Kiwami too, because I could not remember a thing that was happening in Kiwami 2, the entire time that I was playing that game. I feel like playing it more than once a week would have helped with that quite a bit, but it is what it is. And now we're here. Glad it's working out better for you now. It is, yeah. I've been really, it was really nice. Also, if you're not following Travis, you should get on that because Travis is great. Currently taking a little bit of a break from streaming while getting used to a new job, a new position that started just this week. However, we'll be coming back to streaming eventually, and when he does, you won't want to miss it. So, there you go. Hi, Robbie. How are you? It's so good to see you. How's your week going? Yakuza does go off the rails a bit too. Just a little bit. Just a bit, Yakuza does tend to do that. You are so right. Okay. Yami, hi! Live when you're awake, impossible. I know, this is a lot later than I'm usually live, but it's because this is after my work day. So, we're here, it's 5:30 where I am, and I got off work half an hour ago, turned around and said, all right, time to stream. I've been on the computer so much today, but do I care? No. But Yami, how are you? Papaya, hi! How's your week going? It's really good to see you. Looks like you'll get less sleep today. My mistake. But also, you're welcome, I guess? Maybe? But it is good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. Also, this music is my jam. I love Shadow's theme from Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, this is it's like a playlist with a bunch of stuff from different Final Fantasies. And I've been, ever since I played Final Fantasy VI, late last year, I was like, okay, yeah, these songs are bangers, actually. So I've been kind of cycling through those at the beginning of most of my streams nowadays, just because Final Fantasy VI music was damn good. You see the Xenoblade X's on the list there? Yes. I am one plot section away from being done with the game. I am at the very last chapter. So I haven't started that final chapter yet, but that's where I'm at. I'm so close. And I'm really excited. Well, okay, I was talking to my friend about it earlier today. I'm excited to finish the game, but I'm also kind of not excited to finish the game because after I finish playing Xenoblade X, that means there will be no new Xenoblade for me to play. I will have played all of the Xenoblade. And I don't love that. But you know what? That's where we're at. That was the music. You knew you'd heard it before. Yeah, this is all Final Fantasy VI stuff. you haven't actually played 6, but you've seen it streamed a couple of times. I had a really, really good time with it. I played it, so I got the, like, 1 through 6, the Pixel remasters, late last year, and played all through all 6 of them right in a row. So like I went from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. Played all 6 of them in a row for my very first time. I had never played any of the 6 before. And I loved it. Like I loved all of them. The 6 was my favorite. I also really enjoyed 4. Also, I loved 3, but like a solid amount of that was because it has my favorite overworld theme out of any of the Final Fantasy games that I have ever played. I love Eternal Wind so much. I would just like stand on the overworld map just so that I could listen to it. Loved it. Hi, son. How are you? I hope that your week is going well. Okay, oh man. I almost said, I hope your weekend is going well. Because I usually stream on Saturdays. That is going to be a fun habit to kick. I hope your week is going well. This is a messed up emoji of a dumpling eating noodles. Thank you for sharing that with the class, son. I appreciate it. You're like 80 hours in your playthrough. I can't remember exactly how many hours I have played it. I'm not gonna open it up to check, but I think I might be close to like 95 or something like that. We're getting kind of close to breaking the 100-hour mark, which is, I've played this game a lot. I played a lot of Xenoblade X in the past couple of weeks, as you can tell. But I've been really enjoying it. I really love the exploration of Xenoblade X. I've been having a blast with it. Final Fantasy VI was my gateway RPG, and what a good one to have as your gateway RPG. Mine was Final Fantasy IX, actually. Final Fantasy IX was my very first, like, it was my real, like, first JRPG, you know? It was what really got me into the genre, because before that I had really only ever played, like Zelda games and Pokemon games. And yeah, okay, I know that Pokemon games are like, I think that they can be categorized as JRPGs, but like, really what got me into the genre was Final Fantasy IX. And I will always love it for that. It's my second favorite Final Fantasy. Fleur, thank you so much for lurking. I hope that your shopping is going well, and if you have any other errands, that those go well too. There's stuff in the side quests in X that I cannot believe is optional. Is so good. I really, really enjoy a lot of the side quests in X. I've been having a really good time with them. I'm really glad that the side quests also kind of help propel you to explore the world more and to really, I was telling Travis like a week and a half ago, I was like, thank you to, shout out to this one specific mission for forcing me to actually explore one portion of the map that I had been like low-key ignoring because it scared me. And then a quest forced me to go there. So I was like, you know what? Shout out to that specific quest for forcing me to get over myself and go to Caldros. So yeah, the optional stuff is amazing. The main story of Xenoblade X isn't my favorite, but I love the exploration of the combat. That's what I love. Yeah, exactly. And the combat is a lot of fun as well. I really like the ways that you can like mix it up, and the party compositions, and the ways that you can just change. You can change things to suit your tastes, basically, which I really, really enjoy. It makes me happy. You're vibing to this Final Fantasy VII music right now? Yeah, what is playing right now? Oh yeah, it is Final Fantasy VII, huh? we have gone through our Final Fantasy VI and gone, oh! Cat sighting. There she is. I had a meeting with my supervisor on Zoom this morning, and she decided to jump onto my lap halfway through so that she could say hello as well. Because there is nothing that she loves more than to interrupt my conversations with people when I am either on the phone or in a video call. Just because, you know, the cat has to be the center of attention. Always. As she should, really, because She is the most important part of this whole thing. Like, it's not me. I may be the streamer, but I'm not the most important part of this whole thing. It's her. It's her. I like how your cat photobombed your going live pic. Wasn't that great? Yeah, nice little tail just like hanging out. Yeah, she was sitting on my lap while I took that picture because once I logged out of work, then she was like, "Oh, you're mine now." Which no, because streaming, but she got my attention for a solid like 20 minutes or so while I was kind of getting ready to stream after getting off of work. I love how Kyoko sightings are becoming more common. Yeah, she's getting a lot more used to our apartment, and like she's kind of figuring everything out and getting more comfortable with it, and it's kind of starting to feel a little bit more like home to her, which is really nice to see, because I'd really been looking forward to that. I'd been looking forward to her feeling a lot more comfortable around here, so that you can just, you know, see her show up on the couch like you used to at the apartment that I had last year. I think I do have one more story segment, and then you can finally get the flag module. There are so many Frontier Nav segments that are eluding me, and I cannot wait to finally get them. That drove me insane. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but in a just kind of like a, oh my god, just like, let me fly. I can see where I want to go. I can see it, but I couldn't get there because I couldn't fly. But then I could fly, and it was all fine. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like jumping around and kind of trying to figure out where you can get without your machines, and like figuring out how high you can jump, and like creative ways to get everywhere, and trying to avoid all of the monsters that can one-shot you, because there's so many of those. There's so many of those. I might have died more in this game than I have in any other Xenoblade game, because I tried to sneak past something that noticed me and killed me. So I died a lot. Present tense, I die a lot in Xenoblade X, but it's fun. Okay. I don't really we're kind of doing a little bit of a shorter stream today since I don't really want to go to bed super late, so I suppose, you know, we should probably like get into the game or something like that. Aha! Here we go. You should probably get up and stuff. You'll be back. Understandable. Good luck getting up. You've got this. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so when we left off on Sunday. It was Sunday. When we left off on Sunday, we were about to go wait in a classroom and basically try to see if we could figure out who the mastermind behind this whole operation was. Which, you know, is a great plan that will obviously 100% work. And ignore the fact that we're only in chapter 1. This is a one-chapter game. Nothing is going to go wrong. We are absolutely going to figure out who the mastermind is. We're going to get out of here. No one's actually going to die. And then, the end. I guess we'll have to figure out something else to play next time. That's why it's a shorter stream, actually, because the game's ending today. Isn't that going to be fun? Hi, Robbo. How are you? How's your week going? I know, Shoikman. I know. Suffice to say, I have my doubts. I have my doubts about this plan. But you know what? We're going with it. We're doing it. Surely nothing will go wrong. And here I thought this was a blind playthrough. What is this sorcery, Papaya? I'm just that good. I'm just that good. at figuring things out. 2 days of gameplay, and I was like, I already got this. I see you, Danganronpa V3. They were like, what is the most surprising thing that we could possibly do in this game? And they were like, have no one die. That's the most surprising thing that we could possibly do. And so that's where we're at. I think that it's this one that we're supposed to go into. This is gonna be great. Yippee. Oh, I keep on forgetting. I have to voice these people. Hold on. Upon entering the classroom, a wave of anxiety suddenly overwhelmed me. My heart felt like it would beat out of my chest at any moment.
Then...
Let's keep the door open a little, so we can see anyone going into the basement. Yeah. I love his little, I love that little vocal cue of his, just, he just never knows what's going on, like, ever. It's great. Kaede, about the security sensor receiver.
Hey!
Could you hold on to it, please? I just feel like you'd be better suited for that than me. There's a power switch on it. Make sure you don't turn it off by accident.
No.
No, you hold on to it, Shuichi. You're the one who came up with this plan, and I trust you. You know, there is so much, like, she just keeps on hammering home, like, I trust you, Shuichi. I trust you so much, Shuichi. And I'm just like, is Shuichi going to kill me? Is the game actually going to be super short, but not because no one dies, but because our fucking protagonist dies? Are we about to trust the wrong person and Shuichi is going to, like, we are going to end up dead? Shortest Danganronpa game ever? Because unlike Makoto and Hajime, we didn't have the, like, safety of the protagonist. I don't like how much we're hammering in the, I trust Shuichi so much. Also, Shuichi, you just said I'm better than you at something. Why do you say things like that anyway?
Huh?
What?
You know?
I guess it's good that we have some time left, because I wanted to talk to you about that. Talk to me? Kate is really like, you know, we've got time. We're gonna go into some of your issues. Got nothing else to talk about.
You know?
It's probably none of my business, but I think you should be more confident.
Right?
Especially since the Ultimate Initiative selected you as Ultimate Detective.
No.
No, really, I shouldn't be the Ultimate Detective. I'm not even a real detective.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I
didn't even really want to be a detective. My uncle runs a detective business. I would sometimes help out as an apprentice. It was usually just cheating couples, background checks. But one day I came across a murder case completely by chance. I solved it before the police did. They called me the boy detective. That's when I got scouted by the Ultimate Initiative, though I only solved one case.
Huh?
Even so, it's still amazing that you solved a murder case. Most people can't do that.
No.
I wonder if it was really a good thing I solved that case.
The look on his face when we caught him, I can still see it even now. He stared at me, like he hated me more than anything else in the world. Later, I heard that he murdered the victim to get revenge for his family. The victim was abusive. They drove the culprit's relative to suicide. People told me the culprit was right to do what he did. The victim deserved it. But I led the police right to him. Of course he hated me.
That's not true.
It's not like you took sides. You uncovered the truth. That's what detectives do, right?
You're right.
Yeah, I uncovered the truth. Which makes it my fault. And I'm still suffering the consequences. What do you mean by that? Ever since that one stupid case, I've been so afraid of uncovering the truth. Oh. No wonder he doesn't want to hold the receiver thing. He's like, I do not want to deal with this, actually, Kaede. I don't want to know the truth. I don't actually want to know who the mastermind is, because I'm scared of who it might be. So I'm going to come up with a plan, but how about you hold the receiver? Because then I don't have to deal with it. I see you, Shuichi. Hi, Silverstone, how are you? Popping in briefly to say hello and check in before you have to get ready for an early work morning, but I hope you have a fantastic stream and a blessed night. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Silverstone. Thank you so much for being here. And Flores, thank you so much for giving Silverstone a shout out. I appreciate that as well. But I hope that work goes well for you and that you're having a great day as well. I'll never forget those eyes, the hatred, the way they stared into me. Anyway, that's why I have trouble looking people in the eye sometimes. Oh, so is that why you wear a hat? Kaede and I are on the same page here. So that's why he wears that hat. I'm not a real detective, Kaede. What kind of stupid detective is afraid of finding the truth? A conscientious one? I don't know. Right then, I noticed Shuichi's hands were trembling. I gently reached out and held his hand.
Kaede?
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up.
That's sweet.
Pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too.
I mean, a lot's going on right now. Reach out to the truth. Persona 4 music starts playing.
But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything.
Famous last words. Damn.
You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll try. I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
That's better than we had about 15 seconds ago, Shuichi, so you know what? I will take it.
Yep, that's a promise.
After letting go of his hand, I quickly changed the subject.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, I think you would look way cooler if you didn't wear that hat.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What? I'm serious here. Once we're out of here, I want you to show me what you look like without the hat, okay? Like, damn. Not my hat.
Aww.
Jeez, I just want to see everyone smile.
You know?
I love seeing the expressions people make when they're enjoying themselves. That's why I play piano, to see the smiles on everyone's faces.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we need to expose the mastermind and end this dumb killing game.
Right?
So we can smile with everyone else. After our serious talk, we talked about this and that to kill some time. We did all we could and prepared for whatever happened next. I was nervous, of course, but all we could do was wait for the moment to arrive. As the time limit drew closer and closer, and then suddenly the moment arrived. Here it is, the end of the game. Oh, very nice.
Huh?
What is this weird music? Is it coming from that monitor?
Could it be?
Maybe it's a warning that we need to start killing. The time limit is almost up.
Jeez.
They need to stop screwing with us. How much suffering do they want from us?
Ah,
Wait, Kaede. I hear people talking in the hallway.
Huh?
Huh? People talking? And the song is, so you can't see it, but like the song is literally called "Let's Start the Killing Game." So like pretty thematically appropriate music here. I focused my attention on the hallway. I could hear a group of boys and girls talking. I tried my best to listen while I peered through the gap of the classroom door. What are y'all doing? I saw 7 boys and girls head down the stairs. Let's see, that's Angie, Himiko, Rantaro, Tenko, Maki, Gonta, and Kaito? This song is still unsettling to me. You're right. Also, that probably means that it's doing its job.
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro too?
The 7 continue to walk down the stairs. Very unhinged. Very unhinged.
Why?
What's a big group like that planning to do? Rantaro was with them too. Didn't he say he would end this game? It's almost nighttime, right? If they're all heading to the basement right now. Could the mastermind be with them too? Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro. One of them is the mastermind?
No.
Or not. It is unusual for such a big group to all go to the basement.
No.
They're not planning on going to the library, are they? That would be bad. That would be bad. They'll scare off the mastermind from using the bookcase and ruin the plan.
Huh?
What?
All right.
I'm going to check out the basement. Shuichi, should we do that? I'll come with you.
No.
No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede. Oh my god. I mean, okay, I know that Kaede is literally the protagonist. But I am sitting here like, oh my god, Kaede, we are about to die. We are going to be the first victim. Like, it's us, Kaede. With that, Shuichi dashed out of the classroom. Why am I all alone now? Realizing I was alone, all the fear and anxiety I was trying to hide rushed back into me.
Jeez.
Well, I'm sure that the song doesn't help Kaede. I couldn't keep still, so I grabbed the broom from the corner of the classroom. I started cleaning for no reason at all. I had to move my body. The anxiety was getting to me. Shuichi, please come back already. I continued to distract myself with cleaning until Shuichi finally came back. Kaede, why are you sweeping?
Huh?
Oh, no reason. Anyway, what about the people down in the basement?
Okay.
Everything is okay. They all went to the game room. Well, okay, wait, no. There's a door in the back of the game room that I wasn't able to get open when I went down there. I wonder if they were able to get in. That's kind of... Because, I mean... Why would we... Unless one person went down there and they were like, you know what, I'm just gonna kill 6 people. Or just... Bam. 7 down, all at once.
Ding dong dong ding!
In 1 hour, everyone dies. Very nice. There's only 1 hour until the time limit. Yeah, it's almost time.
That's true.
I'm sure that the mastermind will make their move soon. If Monokuma is going to show up when the time runs out, the mastermind will go to the library. Then it happened so suddenly. There are a lot of noises going on right now. My heart nearly leapt out of my chest and the receiver in Shuichi's hand suddenly went off. Shuichi, the receiver!
That's it!
Someone move the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede. Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me. I kind of thought that, like, the point was that we didn't actually have to go down there. Oh well. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi. Oh, okay. I pressed the A button like 3 times, and nothing happened. Oh! Mel, hi!
Alright.
Mel, we're here! We're playing the game! Thank you so much for the raid, Mel! One. Excellent raid message. That's an incredible raid message. No, your first one was spot on, man. I love that. It was straight to the point. I knew exactly what you meant. Hi, Juan. How are you? But Mel, thank you so much for the raid. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Michaela. I am a variety streamer who loves playing JRPGs. I'm currently playing Danganronpa V3 for the very first time. We're still very early on in the game. I apologize for the music. There's a lot going on right now. The music that is playing right now is called Let's Start the Killing Game. So there's a lot going on at the moment. But if you would like to stay and hang out with us as we play this absolutely unhinged game, please do. But if you need a raid and run, absolutely make sure you're taking care of yourself. But Mel, thank you so much for bringing everyone here. How was E33 today? I hope that you were having a good time with it. Are you in Act 2? Or I can't remember where exactly you are in the game since I haven't played the game myself yet, but I hope that it was going well. I hope that you had a great time. We are having a time. Things are happening. I'm not exactly sure what things, but things are happening. You do like the first one more? It goes straight to the point. It does go straight to the point. You are so right. I love it. You are on Act 2? Okay, cool. Well, I hope that it is going very well. I've heard, like, nothing but good things about Expedition 33, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but I have heard nothing but good things. Lance, hi, how are you? How's your week going? I hope that you are having an excellent beginning to your week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, like... Okay. This music has been going on for like 10 minutes, and I feel like this is the music that would play during like an absolute mental breakdown. And so there's just... Oh, wow, they did a great job with this soundtrack already. How you doing? I'm doing really well, thank you. I hope that you're having a wonderful week. I'm bracing myself to confront the mastermind. I had balled my hands into fists without realizing it. Coyote is ready to throw hands. I'm proud of her. Still not entirely positive that, like, we're gonna make it through this live, but she's doing great, and I'm proud of her. So far, so good. I'm glad to hear that. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. Yes, surely nothing will go wrong. Surely no one is going to die. I was still convincing myself when I caught up with Shuichi, who had his hand on the door. Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, Kaito.
Got it.
Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting. Oh, that's what you were doing.
Right.
Kaede is definitely welcome to join. Thanks, Senko. Strategy meeting.
Yeah.
When the time limit hits, we're gonna fight Monokuma. We got a plan for the battle. We thought it'd be harder for Monokuma to get to the basement, so we're going to the game room.
Hey.
Hold on. Both of you come with us. The mastermind is in the library. Mastermind?
Okay.
We'll explain later, but right now, we need you to come with us. We might really be able to end this killing game.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Sneak attack.
I don't really understand, but you just need me to Aikido throw whoever's inside, right?
All right.
No, I'll do it. I'll be the one to take him down.
Jeez.
This isn't a competition. I'm gonna open the door right now, okay? Okay. Okay, in we go. Didn't even give me the option to click on the door. How's this cast? You know, it's hard to say just because we don't really know a ton about them yet, but I mean, I do like them so far. I just don't really know a ton about them yet. I'm kind of looking forward to, like, getting a little bit deeper into the game and kind of seeing how they are and kind of which characters stand out to me more and become my favorites. Because right now it's kind of like I don't dislike anyone yet, which is about as good as I'm probably going to get right now. With the unveiling of the mastermind so close at hand, all my anxiety had disappeared. I stepped inside the library. I feel there's always a dumb one. Yeah, I can see that. As I walked in, I noticed the moving bookcase at the end of the room was slowly closing. But there was no sign of the mastermind. The moving bookcase had closed on its own without any outside help. Where is the mastermind? We quickly walked toward the moving bookcase. And then, not too far from the moving bookcase, we saw... Oh, someone's already dead. Is that Rantaro?
A body has been discovered!
Is that Rantaro? Guys, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say on Saturday? Fleur, I told you. I said that Rantaro was either going to be the first person to die or he was going to make it through the entire game. Oh, man. Wow. But hey, Kaede's still alive, so you know what? That's great. That's good. I'm glad that the protagonist is still safe so far. Damn, I can't believe that I was right. Because yeah, this kid was like, okay, he's either going to die first or like be the first person to kill someone, or he would survive the entire game, and there would be no in between for that because he was too suspicious. He was too suspicious. Honestly, if he was going to die, it's probably good that he died so soon because then I didn't have enough time to like really get attached to him. I liked this kid. He was one of my favorites in the first like chapter. However, it would have been so much worse if they had given me like 4 or 5 chapters to like really start to like him. Oh, that would have hit me a lot harder. So now it's just kind of like, damn, I was right. And I have like less emotional attachment to him so far. Johnny, I'm so sorry, Johnny Young Bosch. So sorry, Hajime Nagito hybrid. You were too suspicious. We couldn't keep you. We couldn't keep you alive. So if not a dumb one, a bro. Okay, yeah, like Kazuichi from Danganronpa 2 comes to mind. Man, I really need to go back and think about the cast of 1 more because I feel like there were a bunch of standouts in 1 that I really liked, but I feel like I remember the cast, like the overall cast of 2 better. I had a bro era. Yeah, I can't remember who that would have been in Danganronpa 1, but Danganronpa 2, if there's like a bro, that would have been Kazuichi. Like, absolutely, that would have been Kazuichi. It was your experience also? Okay, so it's not just me. Like, yeah, it's a good thing that this game didn't give me enough time to like really get attached to this kid, because Rantaro, I would have gotten so attached to him. Hero. You know what? You are so right. I like straight up forgot about Hero. Until you said his name, I straight up forgot that Hero existed. I'm so sorry, Hero. Because like the characters from 1 that I really remember, Sakura, of course, my pride and joy, love her. Hina, Kyoko, Byakuya, Jill. and Toko, I guess, but like, I call her Jill. Makoto. Not Hiro. I do remember Celeste, because Celeste was a lot of fun to like do the voice for. So it was fun to do Celeste's voice. All the survivors except Hiro? Exactly, yeah. He didn't do much. And I mean, I liked him when I played Danganronpa 1. He just wasn't super memorable to me. Sorry, Hiro. Rantaro Amami, who had yet to reveal his ultimate talent to the rest of us, actually, lay dead on the ground. It was nice knowing you for 2 days, Rantaro. We'll never know what you knew. Honestly, the thing that's like the main thing that's most upsetting about Rantaro being the one who died
Rantaro?
is that like that kid knew something. That kid knew something, and now we'll never know what it was. We'll never know. He knew more than he was letting on. I could feel it. And we'll never know what it was.
What in the world? What the hell's going on?
Me too, Tanko. Right after Tanko screamed, the front door of the library burst open. And the 4 people who were in the game room rushed in.
What happened?
Going to hear scream. Huh?
Ah!
Blood. So much blood. Okay, I don't think that Gonta did it. Because, okay. Now my brain is like, we are fully in Danganronpa mode now. Because at this point, I'm just like, okay, who can we rule out? I don't think that Gonta did it. Kaede did not do it. That's about all I got so far. But the thing is, it could be literally anyone else. I don't think it's Gonta just because, like, vibes, honestly. I don't have any proof that he didn't do it. But, like, it could have been literally anyone else. Because, like, sure, we only saw 7 people go down there. However, I would not put it past someone to either have, like, already been hiding in the vent and just be like, I am fucking ready. Or, like, someone comes down. Because we weren't looking. Kaede wasn't looking when Shuichi went downstairs after the 7 people who went down there. Like, so someone could have slipped past while Kaede was the only person in the room and Shuichi was downstairs looking at everyone in the game room. And so it could have been literally anyone else. And there are 2 doors to the library. And so, I mean, like, while yes, we should hopefully be seeing, like, pictures, it's not going to be that easy. Just watch. Like, there will be pictures of multiple people coming into the room or something like that. Or somehow, the cameras will not have taken a picture of anyone. Somehow. Which would be great. Okay. Also, I'm really sorry. I'm going to put you guys on BRB real quick. I have to go get some more water. I'll be right back, and it'll just be a couple of minutes. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about that. We are back. So, going to need hug. Going to need hug. 100% he does. That poor guy. Ugh. I don't envy him being one of the people to discover the body. But, okay, so. I don't think Gonta did it, because vibes. I don't think that Kokichi did it, because Kokichi seems like someone who is going to last well into the game if he dies at all. Like, Kokichi is someone who is either going to, like, die last, kill someone last, or survive the game. That's kind of the feeling that I get from Kokichi. So it can't be Kokichi because he can't die this early. And it can't be Kaede. No one else is safe. Everyone else could be a suspect. So that's where we're at. Oh, hey, Himiko.
Oh me, oh my.
Huh, isn't that Rentaro? What's wrong with him? Angie.
You don't know?
He's dead.
Huh?
He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate.
But how?
How can you be so calm? Shuichi's great at those dot dot dots, huh? Oh, I thought that Shuichi just straight up fucking left. When he fade out, I thought he was just like, you know what, I'm out of here. Like, I'm gone. Bye. Shuichi examined Rentaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing.
It's no use.
We're too late. He shook his head.
No way.
Too late. You mean dead?
Are you serious?
He's dead. He's dead. My vision began to swirl. My legs wobbled beneath me. But out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rentaro here? And the monitor is off. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Well, yeah, because the killing game technically started. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? No, it means that he no longer has a reason to kill you all because someone killed someone. Yeah, that has to be it. This means Rentaro was...
Well...
See, Maki gets it. Maki gets it. This means the killing game has started, huh?
Huh?
What? Killing game? Then someone killed Rentaro and... Wait, maybe not.
I don't get it.
What do you mean, maybe not? Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe this just ended it.
What?
Ended it? What do you mean?
Because...
The mastermind. Rentaro was the mastermind. No.
Huh?
What? The mastermind? I don't know how he died, but if Rentaro was in the library before the time limit ended,
That's true.
there's a high chance that the mastermind planned this. And if he's dead...
Huh?
A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered!
Oh, that inflection is different.
Everyone, please gather in the library!
Oh, hey, Monokuma.
Oh, I'm glad!
What a relief. The murder took place just before time ran out.
Huh?
Monokuma, but how? I gotta admit, I was a little nervous there because the killing game hadn't started yet. Jeez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. How? The mastermind controlling you is... My mastermind? Do you mean the real mastermind who's controlling me? And you think it was Rentaro?
How stupid!
Oh, what imagination. Of course, that's wrong. If the mastermind had died, this killing game would be over.
That's wrong.
But
Hey,
the victim was Rentaro, not Mommy. The ultimate who cares? Nothing more, nothing less.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Shuichi, what does he mean? What's going to happen? Great answer, Shuichi, thank you.
No.
Monokuma's wrong, isn't he? Isn't Rentaro the mastermind? No!
Huh?
Yeah! We came here as soon as the sensor went off, right? No one else was in the library. Rentaro was the only one who could have moved the bookcase. Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use the hidden door and that he was the mastermind? But then how did he die? How did he die?
No.
But if he was the mastermind, why is the killing game not over? Why is he dead? Yeah, why is he dead?
It's no use.
It's no good. I don't know. Shuichi?
Ah,
The pictures! We can check the pictures! I'm sure the cameras we set up in the library will give us a clue. At the moment, the library's door swung wide open. Oh, everyone else is here. Hello.
oh no!
Rentaro, but why?
Really?
That's Rentaro. Oh, thank God. I thought it was a pile of dirty rags.
I see.
So this ended up happening after all. My, what a world this is, so full of jokes like this.
How?
What? This is a lie, right? My dearest Rentaro is dead. Oh, I mean, was killed.
Stop it.
That's the same thing. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead, and the guy who wanted to die survived.
Either way.
So, can someone explain the meaning of all this? Nah, an explanation isn't necessary.
Unbelievable.
Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time.
Go ahead.
With that said, if you're the Blackened who killed Rentaro, raise your hand.
What?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I literally forgot that they were like, oh yeah, we're not going to do a class trial for the first one.
Degenerate male!
I knew it! A degenerate male killed Rentaro, didn't he?
Wait!
How do you know boy do it?
I won't forgive you.
I just know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men.
Damn.
That dumbass, how dare he go and get himself killed?
Don't screw around.
Who the hell did it? I'll friggin' punch you in orbit. Don't get so angry. Send off your graduating classmate with warm farewells. Does Monokuma not know?
Rise and shine or sign.
Hi.
It's getting interesting.
Or send them off with hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. That's fine too.
It's my time to shine.
But if we're gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out the exercises.
Oh, Gory!
I'm not gonna look. I don't want to look at a nasty dead body. Nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than wedding crashing. I'll throw in a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane, like fishing with dynamite.
So,
So whoever did this really gets to graduate, huh? Yeah, I'm a real stickler for the rules. I'm also tough on convenience store clerks. Unless Rentaro, like, killed himself so that no one would get to graduate. Not really sure why he would do that, but I mean, like, I don't pretend to know what was going on inside that kid's head.
My heart's racing.
And congratulations! With the Blackened who's about to graduate, please raise their hand.
what?
No one's raising their hand.
You bastards!
Hey, did you hear me? All the Blackened has to do to graduate is speak up, you know? No one's stepping forward. What's going on? I see how it is. The Blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They would rather do a class trial.
Oh?
Excuse me.
Oh.
Very well then.
Psycho pop!
I will give the Blackened what they want and hold a class trial.
Oh!
Wow.
It's getting interesting.
Now this is a spicy twist.
Hold on.
Wait, what the heck's going on?
Got it?
Like we said before, we're gonna hold a class trial so you bastards can find Rantaro's killer.
So,
Get it right and only the blackened will be punished, but if you get it wrong... Simultaneous surgery, brain and knee, then brain surgery again.
my heart's racing.
Everyone besides the blackened will be punished. Everyone beside the blackened? Everyone. This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward.
Thrills, chills, kills.
But before we can hold the class trial, you gotta investigate first. If you don't investigate the murder, you won't be able to argue over who did it.
Jeez.
So you're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves too? Of course! The investigation is what makes the killing game so good! You guys are gonna investigate the crime and uncover the truth. Oh no, Shuichi's not gonna like that. I knew it. I knew it. The Blacken's handiwork has made this much more entertaining than I expected. Alright, the trial will begin soon, so please give the investigation your all. Oh, Kokichi is still crying.
All right.
Oh, never mind. He is no longer crying. Let's get going then.
Wait!
Wait, where do we start?
Don't you get it?
We're looking for the truth of Rantaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll be annihilated for sure. Huh? I don't want to be annihilated. The girl should be allowed to live at least. Kaede, you're not looking too good there. Yeah, I'm just a cute normal girl who can use magic, you know?
Why you?
You're the last person who should call herself cute.
Ben,
Do not fret. Just imagine this as something out of a police drama or detective manga.
do you agree?
Right, Shuichi? Oh, calling him out!
Okay.
Right.
Impossible!
I'm in trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective mangas.
Let's see.
Well, there's no need to think so hard. We need only converse with the corpse. The corpse is not simply a dead person. That's just an assumption made by the living.
Wonderful.
By coming face to face with the corpse, you will learn a great many things. Okay, it looks like ads are about to start, so I'm going to let those go real quick, and then we'll come back and figure this out. Ugh. Well, this should be fun. I'm trying to think of like... Because, okay. If the insinuation here is that the person who killed Rantaro is someone who wants to die because they wanted there to be a class trial, but also didn't want the first blood perk to, like, be in effect. So, that makes me think that, you know, one, fairly obvious, and since it's obvious, it may not actually be the real one. Ryoma comes to mind. But when it comes to Ryoma, we're gonna have to investigate the crime scene because Rantaro was hit in the head. And so, unless Ryoma had, like, some way to shoot the ball, like a tennis racket or, like, something, if he used his hand, he would not be able to reach Rantaro. Like, if he used his hand. But he used, like, he's done this before. He has already killed a man. Or someone. I can't remember if it was actually a man or not. And so, like, if he had a tennis racket or some way to, like, shoot the ball, Ryoma could have done it. Maybe. But then I'm trying to give myself the whole, like, it could actually be the obvious one because this is the very first trial in the game. And so, you know, they're probably not going to try to make it super hard for me. Probably, hopefully. But just because I feel like Ryoma is a solid contender for suspect does not mean we're putting all our eggs in one basket here. Not sure yet. I mean, we did find out that Runtaro was dead like 20 minutes ago, so I haven't really had a whole lot of time to like, think over it yet. But Runtaro, I'm still thinking the like, I don't know how he would get the leverage for it, like the leverage needed for it. I feel like Runtaro probably could have done it to himself as well. I feel like opening with a suicide would be one hell of a way to get this game started, but I feel like Runtaro could have done it. But I don't know. Also, it looks like the ads are over. Welcome back. Thank you very much for dealing with the ads if you did have to. I appreciate it greatly. I was just talking about my very limited thoughts and insights on the case, where TLDR, one of the main suspects is probably Ryoma, but haven't decided on anything yet.
Actually,
But is it true? Is one of us really the culprit? The odds are 1 in 15. That shouldn't be hard to figure out.
Don't screw around.
That's not the problem here.
On your knees.
Who's the fucking culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the killer? Only Atua knows.
Weird.
You know can choose that way.
How exciting.
Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. Yeah, that's not boring.
That's wrong.
Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. Yeah, we gotta save that for the trial. The trial is when we actually start, like, accusing everybody. For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation.
huh?
Hey,
If we all lose our trust in one another because of this, it's all over. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case.
Huh?
Investigating is the same thing as not trusting each other.
no.
No, it's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all trust in each other.
But
And we can't let him get what he wants. How am I supposed to trust a man in a hat? You're asking the real questions, Robbo. How are we supposed to trust a man in a hat? Shuichi, buddy, you gotta take the hat off. We need to investigate this murder. Not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. Damn. That was like the most confident he sounded the entire game so far. Did I say something wrong? And it's gone. You're just so direct and assertive. No, I just said what was on my mind.
Yeah.
You really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable.
All right.
I agree with Shuichi. Actually, he just said exactly what I was gonna say. Males are degenerate creatures who betray each other easily, but I'll trust you this time. The only good thing about males is that girls give birth to them. Take a what?
allow Gonta.
Gonta not smart. Not sure Gonta be much help, but Gonta do his best for everyone. Gonta, I believe in you. Now that we have Gonta on our team, we are absolutely going to catch the killer. I will work hard with Atua's guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway. Angie seems like the kind of character who, like, won't live until the end and won't be a murderer. Angie seems like the kind of character who's going to end up dead. Like, she's going to be one of the victims. That's the sense that I get from her.
That's right.
As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia.
I will do my best.
If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all.
Okay.
You can leave it to me. I'll find the culprit in no time. Sure you will, Kokichi. Yeah, I'm glad. No one's given up yet. Yeah, of course they haven't. I can't imagine what has already happened. Or I can't change what has already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Runtaro died for nothing. I have to do it. I won't give up. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it.
Well then.
So, let's get started.
I guess.
We need to do this so poor Rentaro won't have any regrets, and so we can survive.
Okay.
Yes, let's find the culprit who killed Rentaro.
Yeah.
You're right, let's do it. Thank you, Shuichi. So much has happened in such a short time, and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. But I know that I need to fight back against this class trial to protect everyone. Investigating time! Eh? Oh. This isn't quite the mood I was expecting, but
Oh, I'm glad.
it's okay. At least now you guys seem like you're getting into it. You again? What the fuck are you doing here? Don't be so crude. I've come to bring you all a wonderful present. Are we getting a file? Are we getting a file?
Oh.
This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Monokuma file! A notebook that will kill anyone whose name is written in it. Could it be the dead note?
Yeah.
Whoops, my bad. It's a Monokuma file.
I guess.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Let me explain.
The Monokuma file is a detailed report that summarizes all the info about the dead body. But there's no info that would point to the Blackhead because that would ruin the trials.
Let's all get along.
I don't know, maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators, you know? Monokuma file.
Don't screw around.
Monokuma file? Like hell am I gonna believe something he made?
No.
Whether you believe it or not, it would still be prudent to examine its contents, no?
Atua
Yeah.
has spoken.
He says we shouldn't take our eyes off the monopod. Yeah, I think we should read it. This file has all the info about the victim. I wonder what it says. Rip. The victim is Rentaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. We got a truth bullet. It doesn't say whether or not he's the mastermind. Well, that's obvious. But the killing game is still going on, so I'm gonna assume he wasn't, right? But if Rentaro wasn't the mastermind, then who is?
Actually,
I know it's a little late, but seeing this makes it real. Rentaro is really dead.
that's right.
This is the mastermind's fault.
No doubt about it.
The mastermind killed Rentaro.
That's...
Mastermind? I'm sorry, but what are we talking about?
Please.
Kaede, please explain what is going on and spare us no detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Shuichi and I explained to everyone. We told them about the possibility of the mastermind hiding among us, and about the trap we had set in the library to lure them out, and that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check, and discovered Rentaro's body.
Understood.
I see. So that is what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. So you used those cameras I modified for this bullshit?
But you know,
But why would you keep something so important a secret from us? Once we knew one of us was the mastermind, we'd start fighting over who it was. That's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But
But if there are cameras, won't this case be solved really easily? Oh man, that's so boring!
wait!
Your amusement is the least of our concerns. We need to check the cameras right now. The culprit should be in the pictures. It'll be case closed.
Then...
Alright, let me go get the cameras. Shuichi quickly retrieved all 3 cameras and rushed back to everyone.
Is Is that all right?
Okay, I've got him.
Well,
It was hard removing the camera that Kaede had set up. She really tamed it down well.
Because
Well, I really didn't want that camera to fall since it was aimed at the moving bookcase.
remember.
Here, it's these 3 cameras. Now we just have to develop the film.
I will do it.
Allow me to perform that task.
That's amazing!
Wow, is there anything the Ultimate Maid can't do?
Leave it to me!
I heard everything you just said. If that's what you need, just leave it to me.
Huh?
Why?
Do it!
I'll develop the photos so you bastards can focus on the investigation. Because if you guys get punished, it would be way too gory.
Stop it.
Hey, don't butt into our... She ignored my objection, walked up to Shuichi, and took the cameras from him. Shuichi, come on, man. You couldn't hold on to the cameras? I am a strong, sensual woman. Do not underestimate me. Hey, give those back.
Leave it to me!
No need to worry. We all have to follow the rules. We won't do anything underhanded or devious. So I'll let you know when I'm finished developing the photos. Well, there go our cameras. That was a wild image to come back to. Welcome back, Yami. That really was like the best possible time for you to come back. It was pointless to yell at her. Monofani left as quickly as the wind.
Oh my!
Oh, there she goes. No, that was important evidence.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was being careless. It's probably okay. She says she developed photos, then give photos back.
That's right.
And she said she had to follow the rules, so I don't think she would destroy evidence.
Sheesh.
Looks like we've got no choice but to believe that.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
It's important to believe. Atua only shows mercy to those who believe. Kaede, I know you're worried, but you can trust me. We just have to be patient.
No.
That's not all I'm worried about. I thought this whole thing would be over once we exposed the mastermind. But now we're just in a bigger mess. A mess we have to see through to the end.
Hey,
Kaede, I have a proposal for
is
you.
that all right?
If it's alright with you, could we keep working together during the trial? Like we're doing now?
Huh?
Shuichi?
I
I know I'm just an apprentice, but I think I can help you as a detective. No, I want to help you. But like, why though? But like, why? You guys met like 2 days ago. Unless you didn't actually meet 2 days ago. Unless this is, you know, a trend that's recurring from the other 2 games and you actually have known each other for a while. But like, Shuichi, my dude, why? This is the beginning of the game because it's already incredibly unhinged. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is chapter 1 of who knows how many, probably 5 or 6. But yeah, beginning of the game.
Shuichi.
Of course, with you on my side, it'll be like having 100 people helping me.
thank you.
Thank you, Kaede. Hey, so I don't care about this mushy stuff, so let's just get started already. Okay, Kokiji. Good lord, I know, right? Danganronpa, man. Have you ever played any of the Danganronpa games, Yami? And try to take this seriously, okay? Our lives are on the line.
Actually,
It takes a lot of mental power to say something like that so tearfully.
what do you think?
Before we start, I'd like to suggest that we not investigate by ourselves.
Why?
In other words,
If we let the culprit work by themselves, they might try to destroy evidence, right? Oh, you're right. Since the culprit is one of us. You have not? Oh man, so this is like your first experience with the Danganronpa game. Yeah, these games are wild. Like, absolutely unhinged in like every possible way. It's incredible. I love them. If each of us watch the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence.
My apologies.
I do not intend to offer a suggestion that would further arouse suspicion, but...
Logical.
No, that's logical. Please speak your mind, Kirumi.
that's right.
It's not something you should be proud to say, but I guess we don't have a choice. After all, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be killed. Yeah, we have to do it. Once we expose the mastermind, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it. Investigate time! Yes! You've seen bits and pieces here and there. You know, there's murders in a weird bear. I mean, those are like the most important parts. Those are like the most important things to know, I would say. So like, yeah. Let's talk to Ryoma. Well, if you're the ultimate detective, then you've got your eyes on the culprit, right?
Huh?
What?
I'll leave it to you.
Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind it just being an educated guess. Oh, I want to know too.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I can't say anything yet.
Not cool.
But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? No, there's gotta be.
Huh?
Jeez.
But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? Okay, Ryoma looked at Shuichi and, like, sussed him out in, like, 5 seconds flat. He's like, I have you figured out, boy. You're scared of the truth. That's how it looks to me. But with things the way they are, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect others more? Let me just warn you. The way the world works is that those who speak win. The truth can be easily twisted. He is calling out Shuichi in like 4 different ways right now. He's like, you're scared of the truth. You never speak your mind. You don't know what you're doing. He's just reading him for filth right now. Like, Ryoma, damn. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Be careful.
I mean that testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. Thanks, Ryoma. Anyway, hey Karumi?
But
Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk?
huh?
What?
Then
The culprit must have killed to survive, so it is odd that they would not step forward. True. I wonder what that means.
That's true.
I can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is the culprit's objective wasn't to survive, it was to kill everyone here. I mean, or they want to die.
Huh?
Everyone.
That is correct.
That would explain why they would forego their survival in favor of a class trial. Oh, you know what? That actually, so Ryoma's not off the hook yet, nor is anyone else. But that actually, like, is one more strike against Rantaro himself. Because he said that he was going to, end the game. And I mean, like, one way to end the game would definitely be to make it so that there was no one left to play. It's a very Nagito solution, but like, he has very Nagito vibes. So like, I could see him being like, yeah, I'm gonna end the game. I'm gonna end the game by killing all of us. And I mean, that wouldn't make a ton of sense with like his conversation with Ryoma. Because he was the one who was like, we're not gonna kill Ryoma. Like, Ryoma was offering up his own life and Rantaro was like, absolutely the fuck not. But, I mean, Rantaro could secretly have been unhinged enough to, or not so secretly have been unhinged enough to be like, you know what, I'm gonna kill literally everyone here as my method to end the game. It would have been effective, like, it would be effective as long as we get the murderer wrong.
Do you agree?
Well, if the culprit is also the mastermind, then it's certainly plausible.
Yeah.
Well, true. Killing us all does seem like something the mastermind would do. so we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. Kill them all and let hope sort it out, Nagito. Honestly, that could have very well been something that he literally said in Danganronpa 2, and I would not have been surprised. I mean, he basically did. He pretty much did. So, yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's talk to Mew.
Trashy skank.
Don't talk to me, crotchage. I'm fucking busy. Mew continued ignoring us while she fiddled with the controller. What's that controller for?
Ah,
It's a prone. Prone? I don't mean to butt into the conversation, but don't you mean drone?
actually,
If it was a prone. No way! I was just thinking, wait, weren't prones what that thing were called, what that alien race was called in Xenoblade X? Tsumugi is making a Xenoblade reference! Oh my god! We're playing Xenoblade. We were playing Xenoblade all along, everybody. It's right here. It knows. It knows that I am playing Xenoblade Chronicles X off stream. It knows. Hold on. Gotta send this to one of my friends later. Be like, bro, you will never believe what I saw in my Danganronpa game today. I have no idea what she's talking about. It's okay, Kaede. I do.
Then...
Wait a second. The controller is... Now you're getting it, dick cheese. She laughed obnoxiously and pointed her finger upward. Oh.
feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius, Miu Iruma. It's a drone.
A drone.
I told you that's a drone. If it was a drone, it'd be leading a pack of vicious monsters. I don't get it.
When did you have time to make this?
Okay, Tsumugi isn't allowed to die. Because I need her to continue making video game references for this entire game. She's not allowed to die.
I got bored after I made those cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane. I even decked it out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs. From there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation.
Okay.
This way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork.
You know what, Mew? You go, girl. The controller is a Wii U Pro controller, but that console was a terrible financial failure. Oh, man. They didn't know. They didn't know that the Xenoblade X Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch was coming in only a few years. Drafting a floor plan with photos? That's amazing. I'm sure this will help with the investigation.
Out of my way!
The only problem is I'm not used to operating a drone and taking pictures with it.
Jeez.
You shouldn't be proud of that. But if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon.
Bitch!
Bitch. I can't do shit about that, so just calm your tiny tits and shut up.
Jeez.
Are we really doing this? Shut up, you. My chest is way better than your nasty cow udders. Oh, we made her cry.
What did I do?
Udders.
Actually,
I can't believe that there's a reference to Xenoblade X of all things in a Danganronpa game, right? That was not what I expected when I picked up this game today. But you know what? I am absolutely thrilled that it is here. I'll write the paper if I don't have to do any of the presentation. Mew really is that person in a group project. She's like, I'll write the paper, just literally don't make me talk to anybody. Like, just, you do all the rest of the work. That insult back to her. I know, right? Kaede has no chill, which, you know what? Good for her. I feel like the only way to really, like, clap back at Mew is just kind of, like, go toe-to-toe with her. But, like, Kaede have just a big potty mouth. For real, though. Like, Kaede, damn. Ma'am. These kids. They're savage. You're a bit wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete wuss. Holy shit, Tsumugi. Tsumugi. Oh, you did not have to absolutely obliterate her like that, Tsumugi. Holy shit. Okay, does Tsumugi have something else to say? I don't know who killed Rentaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened. Because he pressured us, this happened. The motive he gave us is part of it, and so is that strange music.
That's terrible.
He played that music at such a high volume he made it to make us feel sick and want to kill.
Okay.
It was awful. I thought it'd go crazy. They're incredibly crazy with the insults in this game. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm only chapter 1 and I'm already like, holy shit, they're really like, they're going at it. It's actually kind of funny. I hate to laugh. That's kind of how I felt like the conversation where you first meet Mew. I was just like, I feel like I shouldn't be laughing at this, but it's kind of funny.
I can't believe it.
I bet someone felt pressured by that and killed Rentaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind so that this is the last murder that ever happens here. I really hate to tell you, Kaede, but this is only chapter 1. We just have to. Oh, the music is actually a truth bullet. Oh, we can't click on that. Okay, Shuichi, what do you got for me? Hey, Kaede, do you remember what we saw when we came in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Door was closing. We saw the moving bookcase close on its own, right? No one even touched it, so how did that happen? Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Shuichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door.
Is that all right?
Take a look at this. If I let go of the bookcase. He let go of the bookcase, and after waiting for a bit... Rumble, rumble, ramble, ramble, rumble. Oh, it closed on its own. The bookcase is set up like an automatic door. It closes after a period of time. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside.
I see.
I see. The bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the hidden door. Ooh, we have... Oh, we're like zooming in on... Okay, I feel like I have to... Oh, wait. If the bookcase closes itself after you enter the hidden door... Oh, maybe the reason why the bookcase closed itself was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door.
You're right.
After killing Rentaro, they ran through the hidden door. It certainly is possible. Let's check that now.
Huh?
Huh? How do we check it?
Remember.
The dust on the card reader, remember? Shuichi moved the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more. Okay.
Then...
Alright, let's see. We leaned in to get a closer look at the gap of the card reader. Huh? The dust is still there.
You're right.
Looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here. What if the mastermind replaced the dust after they used the card reader?
No.
Now I remember exactly where I put the dust. This hasn't been moved at all. What if Rantaro covered it up? And he's also ridiculously, like, has a ridiculous attention to detail and put the dust back in the same place. That seems like the kind of shit that would happen in a Danganronpa game.
Okay.
I think it's safe to assume the mastermind did not go through the store. Then the one who moved the moving bookcase at the time was Rantaro himself?
No.
I can't say for sure. We'll know more when we get the pictures back. Yeah, because I mean, like, technically, someone could have killed Rantaro and then gone out the other door. Or we should probably check the books in front of the vent too, just in case someone went through there. There's a chance that someone else was hiding here.
I see.
Well, I still think the mastermind is the culprit. Which is all well and good, but we don't know who that is, Kaede. Like, it's fine to think that the mastermind is the one who killed Rantaro, but like, that still doesn't change the fact that we don't know who that is. We'll end the killing game that way too. I feel like Shuichi is thinking the same thing that I am, but like, he won't say it. Ah, near the bottom. Yeah, that's where I want to go. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but we shouldn't we investigate Rantaro's body? Yes. If we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for you, Kaede, you don't have to, okay? No, it's fine. I can do it. Okay, let's go. My mind was set, and I started to walk towards Rantaro's body. Okay. The last time I saw Rantaro, he was alive and well. Why did Rantaro die here?
Huh?
What do you mean, die here?
Remember.
I mean, if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? Well, he was looking at the camera. Maybe he also wanted to see what pictures the camera took. And there's no trace of his body being moved. It doesn't add up.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You've gone pale. Although I guess that's normal. We have to investigate a body after all. The body of someone who was alive and talking to us just a little while ago. Of all the times to find your words, Shuichi, like, shut up.
No.
It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. Not just for Rantaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everyone else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing.
Hey!
Kaede, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I am sort of a detective after all. I feel like we should be the one supporting Shuichi, TBH, but like, whatever you say, whatever floats your boat, my dude.
Jeez.
Sort of? You are a detective, remember?
Okay.
Right. What if he's not actually a detective and he's just like lying to us this entire time? Well, I mean, not really lying because he did say that he's not, but like, what if he just straight up is not a detective at all? A bloody shot put ball is on the ground.
Could it be...
The shot put ball. Could it be...
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely came from the warehouse on the first floor. There's blood all over it. That's the murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used.
You're right.
The shot itself is heavy. You would have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon. Fairly strong, huh? There it is. Okay, body. I know we need to examine his body, but I'm not sure where to start.
Leave it to me.
It's okay, I can do it. Shuichi showed no hesitation as we began to examine Rintaro's body. There's blood on the back of his head. It looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries. The Monokuma file is accurate. This must be the fatal wound. So we can trust the Monokuma file?
Okay.
Yes, for now. Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rintaro's pocket.
Huh?
Wait, what are you doing? I'm checking what he has on his person. There might be a clue. If we're going to do this, we have to be thorough. I told you I would support you after all. How can you say that with so much confidence? Come on, Kaede, pull yourself together. Rintaro had this in his possession, the key to his room, and the student handbook monopad. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours. He didn't have a card key on him?
Could it be...
That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have it. Then Rintaro really wasn't the mastermind. If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without the card key. Yeah. So with what we know now, that is the most likely possibility. Why was Rintaro here if he wasn't the mastermind? Rintaro's belongings.
Are you okay?
We finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now,
Sorry.
okay? Yeah, sorry. Oh, I was sitting here thinking like, when are we going to look at the camera? Because he was looking at a camera and it was like covered in blood, right? But we can't do that because the Monokid person took it. Hi, Siuni, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. How was the rest of Persona today? For those of you who don't know, Siuni is another wonderful streamer. Okay, shut up. My phone, every fucking time, Siuni. Every single time. Thank you so much for giving Siuni a shout out, Fleur. I appreciate it. Yeah, my phone is still on its bullshit. But how was the rest of your stream today? I was there until a very emotional moment happened, let us just say, involving Demand. And I wasn't able to really stay after that, but I hope that you had such a wonderful stream. The game is so good. I love Persona 3 Reload. Just like any version of Persona 3, I love, but like, Persona 3 Reload was such a fun game. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. Man, you so want to play Portable next? 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Portable was my first Persona 3 experience. I played through as Femc the very first time that I had ever played Persona 3. Do not regret, I don't regret it even slightly. I loved my experience with Portable. And I know that it's not for everyone because not everyone is like super into visual novels, which I completely understand. There are definitely some things in Portable that are very different from Reload, you know, but like, I absolutely loved my experience with it and would definitely recommend it to anyone who is fine with visual novels or just wants to experience the female protagonist because, I love her. She was great. What are we doing now? Are we done with this room now? I wonder where else. I want to go look at the game room. I want to go check out the game room. Also, we should check out the vent. I mean, if they don't let me check the vent, then obviously it's not as important as I think that it is. But I want to check the vent. Something is bothering me. Why did Rintaro come to the library? It seems likely that he's not the mastermind. What reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it had something to do with Rantaro mentioned earlier. Are we gonna flashback? And of course the flashback is him doing his scary eyes. Hope Danganronpa has been going well. It has been. We have gotten to the, like, it's really Danganronpa now because someone is dead. So we're really in the game now. I don't remember. Have you ever played any of the Danganronpa games? Because they are wild, let me tell you. It's not about outfoxing everyone in this killing game. It's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Farewell, Azuru Kamakura voice. I'll miss you. Ending the game itself. I wonder if Shuichi just had the thought that I had, where it was like, maybe he killed himself, and then he was trying to, like, make us get it wrong, so that we would get it wrong, and then all of us would die, and then bam, the game's over because no one's alive to play the game. Perhaps? You have not, but you really want to. You've heard so many good things about it. For sure. Like, I will say, it is not for everyone. Like, Danganronpa is definitely one of those series that is not for everyone, but it is one that I love. And I've been having an absolute blast playing it. So, if you do ever pick it up, I'd be very interested to hear what you thought about it. And I would hope that you enjoy it.
Could it be...
Then it's possible he noticed the hidden door in the library just like we did. I mean, probably. Rantaro was like, he seemed like a smart kid.
Huh?
He might have come to the same conclusion we did, that the mastermind would come here. You mean he had the same idea as us? No way. He should have told us. What, like we told him, Kaede? Why would he tell us? We were hiding it from literally everyone. We just had this discussion. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration. But you know what? Kaede is having a really hard time right now because, you know, she is actually in the middle of this killing game and, like, is really trying to hold the group together. So I am going to cut her some slack. Holy shit, Siuni, were you here, like, 5 minutes ago? They had a Xenoblade X reference in this game. Yami and I were freaking out about it. They had a, like, straight up Xenoblade X reference in this game. I'll have to send you, I took a screenshot so that I can, like, I'll have to send it to you later because it was awesome. I was just like, my god, my Xenoblade friends, they need to see this. I feel like I enjoyed a lot of the games that you said were great. You enjoyed, so trust me. Okay. Well, thank you for your trust. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you do ever play it, I would really hope you enjoy it because it's definitely, it's a pretty heavy game at times, but it's a lot of fun. Say no more. I'll send it to you because it was, I like freaked out.
No.
He probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone. Yeah. I have you, Kaede, but Rantaro didn't have anyone he could trust. But why do you guys trust each other's... I know that I'm, like, really stuck on this point right now, but I am just like, but why do you trust each other so much? But, like, for real, why do you trust each other so much? Is it just because you both came out of lockers, like, right next to each other, and so you formed, like, a bond based on, like, the I don't know what the fuck is going on right now? Like, is it that? Is there something deeper going on here? They trust each other so much, and I'm just like, but for why, though? Why, though? It might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand, and he firmly pulled me to my feet. Oh, we got a close-up of Shuichi now?
Remember.
Remember? Kaede, let's go. We can't waste time now. You're not going to give up, right? You're going to save everyone. Oh, no pressure, Shuichi. Where's the we? Where's the we're going to save everyone? We're not going to give up. Fucking hell. Ugh. Shuichi. Locker buds for life? I guess. They're like... The kids who are shoved into lockers together stay together, I guess.
Yeah.
Shuichi. He's right. I can't give up now.
Shuichi.
Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more. Oh, we're getting codependent now, aren't we?
Huh?
Shuichi is right. We can't give up until it's over. I can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. I mean, you've been depressed for like 5 minutes because you saw someone that you knew like literally dead on the ground. I feel like that's a pretty valid response, but like, okay. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind. Where's the vent? Hold on. Can we even see the vent? Oh hey, the grate is off. Oh, we never put the grate... Why didn't we put the grate back on? I feel like we should have put the grate back on. The vent is open. I was the one who took off the grate and left it in the duct. And we were keeping watch in the classroom this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out through here.
Yeah.
Unless they were already in there, because we didn't actually go inside. We didn't go in the vent. So what if they were already in the vent by the time we went, like, we checked it out and then went to the classroom? Okay, the vent is a truth bullet, which means that it is important. Okay. What else are we looking at? Let's look at the ladder, maybe? The moving ladder I used to reorganize the books on top of the bookcase. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay, so now. Rear sliding door? This is the rear door. It's the furthest door from the stairs and leads into the hallway. By the way, this is a sliding door. See? It opens when you slide it.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Rentaro entered through this door? I can't say for sure until we've got those pictures back from the Monocups. Well, we could also... I feel like we should ask Gonta and, like, Tenko and all of the people who came downstairs with Rentaro. Like, were you together the whole time? Where did Rentaro go? Like, what were you guys doing? Because he was with them, and then he was dead. You're right. We'll just have to wait. Let's look at the monitor. The time limit to start the killing game had almost expired, but then the countdown stopped and that obnoxious noise went away too. I wonder what would have happened if the time limit had expired. Front book. We'll look here, I guess. Tons of books are crammed into the bookcase and arranged in various stacks on top. It doesn't seem as if anything has changed since we set up the cameras.
Remember.
The books that you stacked up haven't moved.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the ones I stacked to keep people from going through the vent? Yeah, those have been left alone. Oh, so those are a truth bullet too. Okay. Oh. Have we actually... The moving bookcase is closed right now, so the hidden door is currently out of sight.
By the way,
You guys set up a security sensor on top of this bookcase, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it should still be there. Let me check. Shuichi climbed up the ladder and looked on top of the moving bookcase.
Remember.
It's still here. I should take it down now.
oh,
Removing it is fine, but won't your receiver go off when you move it?
No.
No, it's alright. I turned the receiver off. You can turn it off?
Okay.
Yeah, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. I thought the mastermind could still be inside, and I didn't want to alert them.
I see.
Smart thinking. He didn't know that it could be turned off. Interesting. Is there anything on the ground? I forgot that I could do this too. Oh, I haven't looked at this door. It's the front door that leads directly to the basement stairs. We went through this door before we discovered Rontaro's body. We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the moving bookcase closed, and then when we ran over,
It's true.
we found Rontaro's body behind that bookcase. I wonder if Rentaro entered through the same door as we did. Maybe the mastermind did too.
That's...
When we see the pictures after the Monokuma develop them, that will be clear.
Aww.
I guess all we can do is wait. Kaede, I think we've investigated the entire library now. We still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind.
You're right.
The most important piece of evidence will be those photos. Once we get those... But then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Let's keep investigating what we can. Keep investigating?
That's true.
Yes. I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rantaro was
I
killed.
see.
If that's the case, then who should we question? Well, everyone, ideally. The 6 people that went down to the basement with Rantaro. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, and Himiko. Let's talk to them first. They should have been in the game room along with Rantaro. Let's ask them about what happened there. Okay, let's go find them. For now, let's head to the game room. Okay? Let's get out of here. And... into the game room we go. I wonder if everyone's still there. Oh, just Maki? Hey, Maki. Maki, you were in the game room when Rantaro was killed, right?
Hey,
What were you all doing down here? Rantaro was with you, right?
Hey.
Am I a suspect? Oh no, that's not what I meant! You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everyone.
Huh?
Don't worry, I am.
Because.
Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it
You
happened.
don't know?
So trust no one, Kaede, or you'll lose. Got it? That's like... a strangely... It's considerate in a strange kind of way. Maki's like, Kaede, I sort of maybe potentially might not want you to die. So like, don't be stupid. And I appreciate that, Maki. I can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw a dead body, yet she's perfectly calm. It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. But why were you all here in the first place? It was Kaito's idea. He suddenly wanted to hold a strategy meeting and gathered us together. Oh, it wasn't even Rantaro's idea. Maybe Kaito's the one who did it. He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires.
I don't understand.
And he picked up the 7 people he thought would be useful in a fight. Seven people. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. Angie? Most of those make sense. But Angie? I mean, I guess that she's always asking for blood sacrifices, but like... Angie? But, I'm not sure those 7 would all be useful in a fight, though.
I see.
Oh, because of Atua. Kaito thought Himiko's magic and Enji's connection to Atua would be useful.
Huh?
But what about you, Maki? Why did he also pick the ultimate child caregiver?
This is stupid.
He just looked at me and said, yeah, you probably know how to fight. Okay. That's it? Jeez. That does sound like something Kaito would do, though.
But
Well, why have a strategy meeting in the game room in the basement?
I don't know.
Beats me. Maybe Kaito figured it would be harder for Monokuma to find us here. In other words, it was just a coincidence? And what was Rentaro doing at the time? Was he in the strategy meeting with you?
That's true.
He was, at first. But then he excused himself to go to the bathroom and left on his own. Kaito and Tenko went looking for him so we could finish the meeting before time expired. That must have happened around... Right, and then they showed up. Her aesthetic is so cool. Maki's, I really like Maki's design. Hers is probably like one of my favorites out of all of theirs. I like her. Then did the four of you just wait in the game room the whole time?
Nope.
Enji, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gonta never joined us. So where was he?
Huh?
Gonta wasn't with you guys? Gonta did arrive, but then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back. Oh, so that's what that is. He was in the AV room by himself?
Ew.
Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other two felt the same way. I don't think it was Gonta. What other two?
Like I'd know.
Why don't you go to the AV room? They're probably still there. Thanks, Maki. Okay.
Shuichi,
The AV room is that room in the back, right?
could it be?
Kaede, have you never been in there before? It wouldn't let me.
yeah.
Nope, not yet. Anyway, let's go. Okay. And then it looks like ads are about to run. So,
Wait!
I believe you, Gonta, but we'll be back to that. So I'm going to let ads run real quick. I will be back in just a couple of minutes and we will continue investigating. Okay, it looks like ads are over. Thank you very much for your patience if you did have to deal with them. I really appreciate it. Now, Gonta, I believe you. I believe you. I do not think that you are the one who killed Rentaro. Wait, Gonta not murder anyone.
Come on, man.
I told you, we're not saying you did. We just want to talk.
No.
No, it's him all right. He's got the face of a killer.
No way!
No judge Gonta by his outside. Or on inside, Gonta gentleman.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on here?
Ah.
Hey there, Kaede. We're just trying to ask him. Just tell us while we're still asking nicely. Are you or are you not the culprit?
Eh?
Or are you not the culprit? Or are you not the culprit?
Huh?
Gonta, It's been this over and over. We can't move forward at all. I think your questions are the problem. Then I'll change the question. Timmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple.
jeez.
That's totally off topic, Himiko. Do your own math homework. Thank you for the welcome back, Fleur. I appreciate it. Hey, Gonta. I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing here alone? Gonta happy to be invited to a meeting. But Gonta think he not be much help, because he not smart.
Bugs are...
So Gonta in here alone, watching bug movie. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Ah! Gonta! Meant to say that you made it home and that was while listening to stream on the way back. Danganronpa sure is a game. Huh, Fleur? It sure is a game.
Huh?
What? How does that help?
honest!
Bug movie, fill Gonta with fight. Make Gonta ready to fight Monokuma.
I see.
So it helps you fight. Okay, sure. You do you, Gonta.
But you know,
But why was it locked?
Huh?
What was locked?
With my magic.
If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into a girl with my magic. Gonta no can become girl Gonta. Then Gonta never become gentleman. But Gonta can be a gentlewoman? Perhaps? I don't know. Gonta, it's okay. It's okay, honey. Hi, Kev. How are you? Not becoming girl Gonta. Thank goodness I played Xenoblade or I wouldn't have gotten that. Well, it's a Xenoblade game that I'm playing right now. And so I wouldn't have gotten it either if I had played this first when coming back to streaming instead of playing Kiwami 2 first, I wouldn't have gotten this either. Because it's the game I'm playing literally right now.
Jeez.
Himiko, can you just shut up for a second? You're making this harder than it needs to be. Kaede is so unwilling to take everyone else's shit. And I love it.
Is that alright?
Gonta, can you help tell us what happened next?
Gonta.
Just need focus. If Gonta no focus, Gonta no can fill up with fight.
Honest.
That it really, Gonta just wanna protect everyone. I believe you. But you guys not gonna believe Gonta, huh? Cause Gonta so big and scary looking, huh? Oh, you're at work listening? I hope that work is going well. I hope that you're having an alright shift so far.
whoa!
Calm down. You're making a really scary face.
How can this be?
Cause Gonta feels so useless. After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him. But I wonder what really happened. Could he actually be the mastermind? I highly doubt it.
That's true.
Hey, let's investigate this room a little more. We also need to verify Gonta's alibi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Like, are there any bug movies? Gonta, honey, it's okay.
Gonta.
Gonta watching bug movies, so fill Gonta with fight. So Gonta can find Monokuma. But Gonta need focus to fill up with fight, so Gonta lock door. That sounds like a lie. If you don't tell the truth, I'll blow your clothes off with magic. Himiko! Huh? If Gonta naked in public, then Gonta never become gentleman.
Jeez.
Himiko, shut up! Stop saying ridiculous things.
Honest.
Gonta just want to protect everyone. Really?
Why?
Kayla casually roasting Kaede for believing in Shuichi after only knowing from them one day. Also, Kayla instantly believing Gonta after knowing him for only one day. You know what? I never said that I was not a hypocrite, Papaya. You are right to call me out. You are very right to call me out, because you are so right. I am being massively hypocritical right now. Am I going to continue to do so? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. But you are right to call me out on it. Why no one believed Gonta? Gonta feels so pathetic. Okay, but also consider this, Papaya. Gonta's a gentleman. Mic drop. That's it. That's my argument. The culprit is definitely Gonta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it.
No.
No, it's still too early to determine that. There are a lot of things to consider. Really? Even so, it's definitely Gonta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it. No. Why don't you help investigate before you decide that? Here we go. Okay, so kind of you know like when people say no and then like have the heart after it? Like, no. Kaede just said that. Kaede just did that. Like, I could feel the heart, like, no, heart. I could feel that. Kaede, you're great.
What a pain.
Investigating is a pain. Gonta's suspicious no matter how you look at it.
Got it?
Like I said, you need to investigate before you decide that. Hell, you use your magic for all I care.
It's impossible.
Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption.
Jeez.
Then stop being so lazy and put some actual effort into solving this. You tell her, Kaede. I'm proud of you. Hey, Kaito.
Damn.
Jeez, I can't believe that happened right next door to a strategy meeting.
Hey.
You were literally telling Clover how you love the no. And Kaede is right there with you. She is blasting through all of Himiko's arguments, just like, no. That seems like it would be really, really effective in our trials that we're about to go do. I mean, like, you can use truth bullets. You can just blast through all of their contradictions with just, no. Kaito, can you tell me more about the strategy meeting of yours? You gathered everyone to meet in the basement, right? What, am I one of your suspects now? Keep talking like that and you really will be. No, that's not what I'm... Nah, it's natural that you're suspicious of me.
Of course.
But I'm not the culprit. I swear it on the universe.
Got it.
I've got nothing to hide, so you can ask me anything. Okay.
Then...
Well, now that we have the chance, let's look back at the entire incident together. Kaito went to the scene with us, so he might have noticed something we missed.
Got it.
Alright then, where should we start? After Kaede and I set up the cameras, we were keeping watch from the classroom. Some time passed, and then we saw you guys go down to the basement.
Hey.
When did you start asking people to go with you?
So...
I don't remember the exact time, but I asked them one by one and we all went there together.
Okay.
That's when we saw you. You, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rotaro.
You know...
Now that I think about it, the monitors started going off just before that. That creepy music made it hard to keep the strategy meeting going. I want to confirm what you've told me so far. Hold on. promotional video and background music Monokuma played to encourage everyone to start the killing game. It was on full volume until the murder occurred. I'm just trying to remember. I could be misremembering. If I am, no one tell me. I'll figure it out. But like, I thought that the music started after we saw them go by. Because if it was at full volume, how would we hear them? Like, how would we hear them going by? So it's times like these that I'm actually like really, really happy that I stream. Because I can always go back and check my own VODs to see if I'm right about these things. Hi, Kyoko. Hi. Hello. But yeah, like I said, I could be wrong. So this is kind of just a shot in the dark. But like, I didn't think that the music started playing until after we heard them all go by. But I could be wrong. Anyway. Hello! Everyone went to the game room for this meeting and no one went to the library, right? Yeah, we went straight to the game room. But right after we went inside, Gonta went into the AV room and wouldn't come out. Yeah, Maki told me about that.
So...
After that, during the meeting, Runtaro left to go to the bathroom. We thought it'd be bad if the meeting stopped, so me and Tanka went to get him back. That's when we met up with you guys.
Okay.
We had gone down to the basement because the security sensor receiver went off.
Yeah.
Hi! Hi. We have Kitty. Hello. Are you going to say hello? Are you gonna say hi? Yeah? You're just gonna say hi to me? Okay. And right when I was about to open the library door, you guys called out to us. So after you and Tanko left the game room, Himiko and Maki were still there, right?
Got it.
Yeah, I can guarantee it.
But you know...
However, I can't guarantee that Gonto was in here the whole time. Where would he have gone?
See.
I see. So we can't confirm Gonto's alibi yet.
Hey,
The library's rear entrance is at the end of the hallway, right? Did you see anyone there?
That's right.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I'm sure I would have noticed if someone was there.
Jeez.
Okay, Shuichi, honey, like, you gotta say your thoughts out loud. Then I opened the door to the library with you guys and found Rantaro's dead body. Kyoko's like, can I investigate with you? And of course you can. Of course you can. We have Kyoko with us. So, therefore, the case is basically solved already. Hi, oh, you're so tired. Yeah. You're so tired. That's just about how it went. We didn't learn any new information,
Come
though.
on, man.
So not cleared of suspicion yet, huh?
no.
Don't worry, you're not a likely suspect. Well, now that you said that, Shuichi, I'm like, absolutely, Kaito did it.
Dumbass.
Not really, but like, yeah, that's not something a detective should say. What?
Listen up.
If you suspect me, you better pursue it to the end. Investigate until you're satisfied. If you don't do that, you'll never reach the truth. Rentaro will have died for no reason.
Got it.
This is where you need to let your ultimate talent shine. Shuichi.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you notice something or remember anything, let us know.
Of course.
I'm not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate my own way. Okay. You do you, my dude. Hey, Husky, how are you? Okay. Okay. There's a lot of movies crammed into the bookcase. Oh, The Legend of 1900. I've always wanted to see this film.
That's
The one with the pianist that has eyes like a dead fish, right?
Huh?
This film won awards for its phenomenal music. US audiences were moved to tears.
Really?
Well, Americans do tend to get emotional.
Huh?
What else do they have here? I grabbed a movie at random and the case was covered with pictures of naked men and women. Find any movies there? Nothing suspicious over here. Let's go look somewhere else. Doing well tonight? I'm glad to hear it.
What happened?
What's wrong? Did you see something?
That's wrong.
I said it's nothing. There's nothing here but a bunch of movies. Movies.
Wait!
Haida, you're panicking. It's okay if you found a clue. You can tell me. Here, let me look.
Jeez.
No, don't come over here. A couple minutes later, we were both looking down at the floor with beet red faces.
Right?
I told you.
Sorry.
Let's investigate something else. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's look at the speaker. I bet this huge speaker produces some high-quality sound. That's not relevant now. It's a screen for the projector, but the projector is turned off.
That's true.
If you roll up the screen, you could use it as a long pole of sorts. So what?
No.
I was just thinking that it could be used for something. Used how? You think that might be the murder weapon? Why? Like, we could look at the back of it and see if there's any blood on it.
Okay.
You think so? Sorry, you can treat it as me talking to myself. I mean, we can check to see if, like, there's blood on the back of it if you want. This door is different than the one we used to enter the game room. Is this connected to the hallway?
You're right.
It seems that way. Let's check.
Yeah.
It's a sliding door. I'll open it. I tried to open it, but...
Huh?
That's weird. It doesn't open all the way. Looks like it wasn't installed right. I can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use this door.
No.
No. If it's Gota, it doesn't matter that the door was staffed. Well, but he would break the door. Like, the door would be broken if he did that. He's strong enough to throw that super heavy manhole cover.
That's right.
Yeah, you could eat this door for breakfast.
Don't never do that?
Don't not eat door for breakfast. Breakfast most important meal of any gentleman's day.
Okay.
I agree.
Huh?
Huh? You think Gokta could eat this door?
No.
No. Not that. I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this.
Is that all right?
There's dust piled up on the railing of the door. The sliding door hasn't moved in a while. So then he just forced his way through the gap. No. That's not possible. There's maybe enough space for a baseball to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well if it were thin enough.
It's magic.
So then he probably used magic that makes you slim and keeps the fat off.
Wait!
Don't know can use magic. That's literally your thing, Himiko.
Okay.
Oh, I can use magic. These two never have anything important to say. Ouch!
What's the matter?
No.
Nothing, just something I want to confirm. I'm going to try the sliding door one more time. As Shuichi peeked through the gap of the sliding door, he muttered,
I knew it.
I thought so. Look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another. So what?
That's...
I'm not sure if it matters yet, but it is a little concerning. Concerning how? Okay, I was gonna say, like, yeah, that... I think we investigated everything here, too. Then what should we do next?
Hey!
For now, let's ask the others questions. There's still people we haven't talked to. This would be done with if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have to waste our time like this. We'd already know who the mastermind is. Are we sure? That's true, but we shouldn't wait around and do nothing. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Come on. We can go and talk to a couple more people. We haven't talked to like Kyo, we haven't talked to Kokichi, we haven't talked to Tanko. We gotta talk to Tanko. Oh hey look, there she is! Tanko! Oh Tanko, I wanted to ask you something. We asked Tanko about what happened in the game room, but she only confirmed what Maki had told us and didn't provide any new information. I see.
That's right.
I knew it. Gonto would be the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention, he's also a male. Are you submitting that as evidence?
Hey.
By the way, how is your investigation be going?
No.
I haven't done an investigating. What?
Degenerate male!
Hey, degenerate, don't give me that face. I've been doing something else. I've been watching Angie.
Huh?
Watching Angie?
Listen up!
We agreed to investigate with one other person, right? And Angie's just been wandering around alone.
I see.
Oh, that's why you were with Angie? I don't want to suspect anyone, but girls' lives are at stake here.
Okay.
For an investigation like this to work, we have to trust each other. Oh, she does not look happy right now.
Ugh, degenerate males!
Don't act all high and mighty with me, you tooth-faced degenerate.
No.
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Okay. Oh. Angie. Well, I guess we should talk to Angie.
Hey,
You're not gonna investigate, Angie?
I...
Investigating is important, but I gotta say my prayers to Atua too.
Amen.
Oh, Atua, please let Rentaro enter heaven safe and sound.
Hey.
I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. Oh. Kyoko just brought me this ribbon that she likes chasing around. She wants me to play with her, very clearly. Rentaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? It'd be nice if he could.
It'll be okay.
Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple.
huh?
Sounds like a credit card rewards program. Okay. Upstairs, maybe? So we talked to Tanko. Which is good. I wonder if anyone's in here. Oh, whoa, okay, hi. We got a couple of people here. Kaede, Shuichi, I would like to ask you two questions. You're on the lookout inside this classroom, right? Yeah, from here we could keep an eye on the basement, and it was close to the library too.
You're right.
That's our alibi. We were both in this classroom when the murder occurred. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if Shuichi was. Because when we saw everyone running down, I mean, like, yeah, he was here when we got the thing with the receiver, but like, there was a point near the time of the murder when Shuichi was not with us.
I see.
And the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time? No.
No.
No, I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement. But besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Is that all you wanted to ask?
May
May I ask you one more question, specifically about the vent?
by the way,
It appears to be connected to this classroom. That's right. The air duct in the basement hallway leads to it.
that's...
Yes, I was also concerned about this vent. That's why we kept watch in this classroom.
right.
Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we're here on lookout.
That's right.
Under those circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here.
Okay.
Coyote stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for someone to go in now.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
Really? I will be sure to save that important piece of information to my memory bank. Okay, so now we have both vents. I hope my line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so that we may find the truth. Kibo, you totally sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. Past life? How could I have a past life when I'm not made of human components? Aw, we made Kibo sad. Hey, Kyo. Let me guess. You wish to hear my alibi, yes?
Huh?
How do you know?
You see.
My appearance and actions thus far suggest I am someone who would commit a murder. At least he's self-aware.
Well,
So to briefly state the truth, when the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating supper.
ah, yes.
The other people there with me were Mew, Kirumi, and Tsumugi. The Monocubs prepared a meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake or some such. That pasta sounds depressing. Flight module acquired! Congratulations, Yami! You can fly! I'm so happy for you.
Do you understand?
That concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help.
Hey,
And what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular?
Yes.
Ah, if there was something to note, it would be that Mew was tinkering with something or another. There was also a brief period of time where Tsumugi left to use the restroom. The restroom, huh? Interesting. Well, Tsumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as someone else. Someone else? But who?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll go talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. Okay, so we're going back to talk. Oh. What do I need to check? Is it the blackboard? Is that what I need to check? That is not what I need to check. What about the monitor? You're finally filling out this damn map. You are. You're gonna do it. You're going to fly everywhere, Yami. This monitor currently displays a paused countdown for the time limit. When the countdown stopped, all that obnoxious noise stopped too. I wonder what would have happened if the time limit had expired. Over here, maybe? Okay, no? Shuichi and I were on the lookout in the classroom. Okay, maybe I need to talk to Shuichi?
is that all right?
Oh, we need to talk to them again?
Yes.
When the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating
yes.
Oh, right. We didn't figure out what Kibo's alibi was. Hey Kibo, what were you doing and where during the body discovery announcements? My alibi. Bro?
Huh?
Are you glitching right now?
Well,
No, I'm just searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable. So you don't have an alibi. But Ryoma said he was alone in his room, too. Jeez, way to throw him under the bus. That was not my intention. But I see, both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. That means it's possible one of those two is the mastermind. Am I under suspicion because I don't have an alibi? I won't suspect you just because you don't have an alibi.
Of course.
And I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all.
thank you very much.
But you don't need to be so PC. Okay.
Okay.
Putting aside the thing about Tsumugi, now we know everyone's alibi. Huh? What about Kokichi?
No.
We don't need to ask him. He was definitely alone. I feel like we should ask him. everyone we talked to hadn't seen him, so no one would corroborate his alibi, right? That means he must have been alone. I feel like we still should talk to him.
I see.
Oh, you're right. I guess that's why you're the detective and I'm not. I mean, I really do think that, like, we should still talk to Kokichi, though. Okay. Oh. There he is. We're gonna go talk to him. Hi, Kokichi.
Oh?
Investigating together, are we? You two are sure have gotten awfully chummy. Are you here alone, Kokichi? Yeah, why?
Jeez.
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person.
Was it?
Oh, did we? Well, just because we agreed doesn't mean we have to do it, right?
Hey.
Why would you do something that would make everyone suspicious of you?
Right?
Because I'm an evil supreme leader, remember? I'm supposed to be suspicious. And that's why... And that's why I don't actually think that you're suspicious. In this case, anyway. After this trial, you want me to guess who's your favorite character? That will be fun. I will do my best, but I cannot promise to even be close. With my luck, I'll pick someone that you, like, hate.
Is that alright?
Anyway, there's something I wanted to ask you. What were you doing at the time Rantaro was killed? Oh, an interrogation from the ultimate detective himself? What a rare opportunity. Then I'll gladly answer. To tell you the truth, I was in the library smashing in Rantaro's head. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Huh?
Quit screwing around and take this seriously.
Why?
Do I really need to tell you guys what I was doing?
Huh?
What?
Because?
If I give you honest answers right now, it'd just make everything boring, right? I'd rather just tell you at the class trial. That would be way more fun.
Shit.
The trial's gonna be boring anyway, since we'll have photo evidence.
Stop it.
What are you saying?
Anyway,
I'm just saying, this is a game. Let's have some fun with it.
that's wrong.
This isn't a game. Rantaro was murdered. All our lives are at stake.
How exciting!
Exactly. It's a game of life or death. He's like a weird mix between Byakuya, but like Nagito's very manic episodes. Because Byakuya was also like, I'm gonna win this fucking game if it's the last thing I do. I'm so excited. I want the class trial to start already. He's giving unhinged. Oh, very. Very. Is Kokichi actually enjoying the situation? Yes, very much. Yeah, he is Kaede. Anyway. Moving on. We gotta go talk to Tsumugi. Hi, Tanko. Oh, there you are. Hey, Tsumugi. Gotta ask you about a thing.
Hey.
Tsumugi, I need to ask you something. She looks like she's busy thinking about something. She won't talk to me. Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. Kaede, what the fuck? Kaede? Kaede! What the fuck are you doing? I grabbed the hem of Tsumugi's skirt and began to lift it slowly.
Got it?
I'm gonna lift your skirt, Tsumugi. Are you okay with that? Kaede! Fuck! No! Yami, I'm right there with you. I'm also like, excuse me? Like, are we, what the fuck? You don't understand this is important to the plot, you know, Papaya? I would love to believe you. I'm just, I'm really not seeing it. I forget Kaede is so out of pocket and just does not give a fuck. Hey, Kaede. Holy shit. Wait, Kaede. You better talk or I'm gonna lift your skirt and for Shuichi to see. Don't pull Shuichi into this. Don't pull Shuichi. Shuichi has done nothing to deserve this. Shuichi, honey, I'm so sorry. You did not ask for this. Then I'm gonna tie your skirt around your head so everyone can see your panties. Kaede.
I understand.
I just need to talk, right? Poor Shuichi. I know, poor Shuichi. I feel so bad for this poor guy. Oh, took you long enough.
Oh.
Well, I can't let Shuichi's innocent eyes get dirty.
That's wrong.
No, they won't get dirty. Shuichi. Honey.
Shuichi,
Are you saying you've seen dirtier, Shuichi?
what's wrong?
What did you want to talk about? Yes, let's get back to the topic, Tsumugi. Thank you. This woman has no chill. Absolutely not. No, none whatsoever.
You know?
I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Since you're the ultimate cosplayer, that means you can disguise yourself as anyone, even one of us, right? Oh, so that's what you think of me. Well, since we're in this situation, I'll be clear.
That's impossible.
I only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people. Or rather, I can't. You can't? Isn't it easy to just wear someone else's clothes as a disguise and...
You can't.
Cosplay isn't a disguise.
Huh?
Sorry.
I guess.
Well, you'll probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it, so I'll show you. Show me how.
Come here.
Burn Kaede. Wait. Are you about to cosplay? Tsumugi grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. What's with the music? Are you gonna punch me or tie me up? Case in point as to why the drive home was wild, the unhinged exchanges. For real, this dialogue is like wild.
Hey now.
There's no way I'd do a thing like that.
Hey.
Now hurry up and take your clothes off. Kaede having such a wild way of thinking. Like, what was that conclusion? For real.
Huh?
What? Why? Well, because I'm going to cosplay as you, of course. Now give me your clothes.
Huh?
But...
Right?
Come on, hurry up.
Huh?
What the hell is this game? You know, Ayami, that is an excellent question. I slowly undressed and handed my clothes to Tsumugi. After telling me to look the other way, I waited while she changed in my clothes. Okay, now you can look.
Huh?
A gross bumpy rash had spread across Tsumugi's body.
Hi. I'm Kaede Akamatsu.
This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underling of a certain space emperor. This is cospox, an allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people.
Cospox.
This is the price for my power. The equivalent exchange for my cosplay.
Not the Full Metal Alchemist reference, the equivalent exchange.
Okay, I get it. Change out of my clothes already.
We exchanged our clothes, then we returned to the library where Shuichi was waiting.
What happened?
Kaede, what's wrong? Tsumugi couldn't have disguised herself.
Yeah.
You understand since you saw the cosbox, right? Cosplay is love.
You're right.
You breathe life into characters, it's almost like you're summoning them. From fiction into the real world, like an oracle channeling the gods. That's why I can cosplay various characters from across the wide world of fiction. But it's impossible to cosplay as someone who exists in the real world.
Right?
Because that's not cosplay, it's just impersonating someone. I really didn't need that long explanation. No, it's fine. I mean, Sumigi, are you okay? Probably not. No one in Danganronpa games are ever okay. Ding dong, bing bong.
Huh?
It's Shime!
You bastards!
It's time, you bastards! Time for the long-awaited class trial. No, it's not. We're just announcing that the photos are ready. Don't interrupt me! Anyway, I'll be waiting at the warehouse. Hey, does my face look weird to you? Does my face always look this weird?
So long, farewell.
Okay, so we gotta go to the warehouse.
Hey,
Did you hear that, Shuichi? The pictures have finally been developed. Let's go, come on, get move on. Wait, Kaede. I ran as fast as I could to the school warehouse. I couldn't stay put knowing that the truth was so close at hand. Okay. I ran a full sprint to the warehouse.
Wait!
Wait, Kaede, you shouldn't get so worked up.
jeez.
I can't help it. We're so close to learning the truth. Are we, though? Are we? We're gonna find out who the mastermind is.
Rise and shine, Ursine.
There they are. Oh, you came.
We're intruding!
Sure did. I came to see you, Toots. You're as lovely as always. Oh, Monosuke, you're such a flirt.
All that remains of
May I join you for a drink?
What are you saying?
Drink as much as you want. I've got cash to burn. Thank you.
the threshold of an amazing
Excuse me, can we get a bottle here? Why are there 5 bears in this one? There's actually 6, because the original bear is here too. So it's the original one and then the 5 here. And you know, I still haven't completely figured out why there are 5 more.
Ah, jeez.
How long are you guys gonna do this for?
is all
Take these.
once powerful note
It's all the photos. They're separated in envelopes for each camera.
right now.
Use them to take that bastard down. It's all up to you now.
Dumbass!
I'm so rich. What's a journalist gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what. By the way, Monofani, wanna get out of here after your shift ends? I want a fancy steak dinner. What's your name and age? Home district, salary, if you have another job.
So long, farewell.
You stand corrected? Yep, there's 6 bears. Anyway, it looks like we have the pictures now. Yeah, finally. Oh, everyone's here for this. Kaede, are those the developed photos?
Right?
The culprit should be in those photos, right? How exciting. I want to see the dumb look on the culprit's face.
Right.
Let's take a look. Let's look at the... Oh, whoops. Well, I think we're going to look at the pictures at the front first. I accidentally pressed A again. The envelope that says front entrance has a total of 4 photos. Let's see the first picture. This is when we arrived at the library, so it took a picture then. Yeah, this was right before we found Rantaro's body. It's a pretty bad picture of me, but don't focus on too much, okay?
But of course.
Rest assured, we do not care. Kyo's like, get over yourself, we don't care. Alright, let's go to the next one. This is...
Is this...
It's a picture of us running into the library after we heard Teiko scream. That doesn't help us at all. Hurry up and show us the next picture. Yeah, okay.
It seems as if...
This is everyone else who came to the library after the body discovery announcement.
Yeah.
Everyone pictured here, myself included, was on our way to the basement. So we got there a bit late.
No.
Hey, these are all pictures of when we found the body. There's one more photo of the front entrance, correct? Yeah, let's take a look at that one. It's Shuichi! Hi, Shuichi!
Ah,
Sorry, looks like I tripped one of the sensors when I was removing the cameras. What are you saying? This picture doesn't seem to have any clues that would help us either. Okay, which means that they didn't enter or exit through the rear or through the front entrance. The camera pointed at the front entrance only snapped these 4 photos. Neither Rantaro nor anyone else could be the who could be the culprit are in these photos. Did they both enter through the back door then?
That is correct.
Let's examine the photos taken by the camera near the rear entrance then.
Yeah.
Only 2 photos were taken by the camera pointed at the rear entrance. Let's see the first picture. Hey Doug, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I work from home on Wednesdays now, and so I'm able to stream on Wednesdays now. Rantaro!
I knew it.
So Rantaro went through the rear entrance, perhaps so no one would see him. I thought it might be possible that he was moved to the library after being murdered. But that does not appear to be the case. So that means he was killed in the library after the going there of his own will.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Maybe it'll show the mastermind.
Huh?
Sorry.
Me again. This is from when I was removing the camera. What an attention hog.
No.
He had no choice. To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors. That's all for the rear entrance, just those 2 photos. Culprit not in rear entrance photo either?
Why?
What does this mean? They're not in either the front or rear entrance pictures. Yeah, that's pretty odd. Why isn't there a picture of the mastermind entering?
Hey.
Hey Shuichi, don't you think that's weird? Let's look at the picture from the hidden door camera. That might tell us something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! The camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. You're not doing the case today? Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. I was going to save the trial for this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not doing an entire trial tonight. There were 2 photos. The first one was... Rantaro? But if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then... He must have known about the hidden door.
Maybe.
Could the culprit have gone into the hidden door?
See.
Yes, that is a possibility.
Understand.
For now, let us see the next picture. There's one remaining, isn't there? The trial won't take more than an hour or so. The lies we tell ourselves sometimes. Oh, I know myself better than that. From game 1 and game 2, like, trials took whole streams. Because I would stop and, like, talk. I will, like, talk through my thought process the entire time. So, like, I absolutely do not think that the trial is going to be this weekend stream. The whole thing.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, hey. It's Rantaro. Oh, this is, like, right before he died. What's Rantaro doing?
Yeah.
Looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it. I did notice that something while I was removing the camera. Trials are about 3 hours stream time, and that's being generous, right? Yeah, like, I have never had one last, like, less than 3 or 3.5 hours. The security sensor for this camera was switched off.
So...
In that case, this photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off. But that means that Rantaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera.
By the way...
Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which in turn activates the camera, right? The bookcase appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate?
I don't get it.
Hands. What happened to the culprit? How come they're not in any of the photos?
Seems as if
This last photo must have been taken shortly before Rentaro was killed.
However,
If so, then the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. Then why is the culprit nowhere to be seen? Alrighty. That's all the photos. So we gained no new clues and we still don't know who the culprit is. What a fucking waste.
Why?
Did she really develop all of the photos? Maybe she got rid of the ones that showed the culprits. This is bad, Doug. You are correct. How rude. I developed all the film that I was given. I swear by my almighty daddy that I did.
You bastards!
Those are all the photos from the hidden camera, so relax and get to deducing.
Don't screw around.
These are seriously all the pictures? You gotta be kidding me. The culprit's not in any of them. If the culprit didn't go to the library, then how'd they kill Rentaro? Someone probably either threw, or if it was Ryoma, whacked the ball into Rentaro's head from the door, from the back door. Because, hold on, let me... Nope, wrong one. I don't want the map. This one. I would have to look at that a little bit closer again, but it looks to me like that door might not be all the way closed. I might be wrong, but it's possible. You have an explanation? I will too, eventually.
Huh?
Oh. That's an excellent explanation. You are so right. You're so right.
I'm disappointed.
Oh man, I've only been slacking off because I thought those photos would reveal the culprit.
No.
You could have been helping us
By
investigate.
the way,
Rentaro had his monopod the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was in
I do not
it?
agree.
The student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information. I doubt it has anything. I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopod with him. Are we sure, though?
okay.
I inspected his monopod, but it didn't find anything suspicious about it.
Oh, man.
So it's got nothing to do with the case? How confusing.
are you okay?
Kaede, are you okay? Why? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. So why the hell? Kaede. Ding dong, bing bong.
All right. It's time for what you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Well, like, not today, but
Please
yeah.
assemble in front of the Shrine of Judgment
Oh.
in the courtyard.
Okay.
Remember that red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side.
Okay.
From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial.
Oh, yeah, delightful. Yeah.
See you all there.
I love how the running theme of this game is Monokuma drinking during announcements. You're so right. Also, welcome in, Lorenzo. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, like, I love that. I love that too.
That is correct.
It seems we have no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial. I don't want to go.
What a...
Well, Tsumugi, we gotta do it. What, you scared? An NPC like you has nothing to be scared of. It'll be fine. I just feel like my back is up against the wall.
Yeah,
We just need to expose the mastermind in the class trial.
yeah, that's right.
And then everything, including the killing, will come to an end.
That's right.
That's right. Oh, Kibo, that's so optimistic of you both. Let's find the mastermind. And if it's a man, let's beat him to death. Tenko.
Jeez.
Isn't beating them to death going a bit far? Monokuma, I'm in danger. You hate Mew. See, Mew is probably one of my least favorite characters so far right now, but like, that's not really saying much because I don't have super strong feelings about most of them at this point. Also, I'm really sorry. I know that you just got here, but like, I know that we are about to go into the trial, and we are not going to go into the, we're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Like, no. It is time for me to go to bed.
That's it. We're finished.
We are finished. Yes, Yami, thank you. So what we are going to do is we're going to call it a day right here, and then this weekend. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy your stay. But I am going to leave it off here. We are going to do our first class trial on Saturday. Saturday is when I'm going to be streaming next. And then, so let's see who is on, who we can raid. Ooh, okay. I know who we're going to. We're gonna go hang out with Emmy. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go hang out with Emmy. Emmy is super great. Emmy is currently playing some Xenosaga Episode 1, which I always love being in Emmy's streams. If you've never been there, I'm sure that you're going to love it. But thank you all so much for being here and for watching me play some Danganronpa V3. I am super excited to get to the trial next time. It'll be my first Danganronpa trial since playing Danganronpa 2. I am so pumped. The trials are some of my favorite parts of this game because I really enjoy like trying to figure everything out and trying to, and kind of like going through my thought process with you guys. Although I swear to fucking God, if they have a new and improved version of the new and improved Hangman's Gambit, I may throw something out a window. But we will find that out on Saturday. For now, I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see all of you later. Bye!